I will pick something.
Yay!
That's all about me. You didn't take out the ones we've already made videos about.
I didn't expect you to pick the same one again.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Matthew.
And I'm Sasha.
And we work at a place called CareerWorks Nova. We're a job search center in Truro, Nova Scotia. And what we thought we'd do is we'd put some topics in a bowl and just pick from them and talk about them for a couple of minutes. And they all have to do with job searching and things you could do to improve one's chances in looking for work. So would you like to pick something? Or?
I would.
All right.
The master resume.
The master resume.
Master
Ooh,
resume.
not just any resume, but a master resume.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. What is that topic? Like, what is that concept?
A master resume is a resume that you would not hand out to employers, which sounds really strange right off the bat because why have a resume
Right,
before you
what's
hand
the
it out
point?
to anybody?
Yeah.
So the point is that your master resume could be as many pages as you want and lists everything, all of your skills, all of your volunteer experience, all of your work history, even the things that are not necessarily related to a specific job that you do, because we talk often about how every resume you write really should be tailored to at least the fields that you're applying to, whether it be customer service, healthcare, something like that. So the master resume would include all of those things from all kinds of different fields, your personal life, professional life, whatever. And then you have that record, and then it makes it much, much easier to tailor a certain resume to a specific field. So you can just then pick and choose. Say if you're applying for a customer service position, you go to your master resume and look at all of the skills you have, and then choose to highlight the ones that apply to a customer service field.
Cool. And that could come from anywhere, right? It could come from you worked on Dad's farm for 2 years, as an example. And you just start with what, where or what you want to start with. Doesn't really matter. Just writing down all of your skills that you think are important at any given time, so that they're recorded, and you can copy and paste from them when you're ready to apply for something.
Exactly. And
That's
say
really
if
cool.
you have some brief work history, like maybe you worked somewhere just for a work term or somewhere for 3 or 4 months.
Yes.
And you maybe have not necessarily included that on a resume, but it's good to keep a list of that because perhaps you're going to apply for a job where you can go, oh, hey, actually, when I worked that 3-month term, that's exactly the kind of work that I did or would do in this field I'm applying for.
Cool.
And so it's good to kind of then be able to look back. I also think it's a great confidence booster to look over prior to an interview.
Yes, and yay, look at all the skills that I have. I have all these skills that I can do, and all of these places that I've worked, and all of these different accomplishments that I've achieved. And it is a confidence booster because sometimes, talking about oneself in a positive light doesn't come naturally for a lot of us. So reading over something like that, it is akin to talking to someone who knows you really well and is a good friend that can boost your confidence. So that does happen. It's a good thing to, if not take with you to an interview, then at least read before them. That's really good. That's a really good plan. And that could, the master resume could take like 2, 3, 4 pages, you think?
Exactly, because I'm literally everything. If you babysat for your sister's kids 5 years ago, put it on there. You're not necessarily going to put that on a resume.
Your mother's brother, sister-in-law, cousin from Kalamazoo hired me for 2 days.
Exactly, but then when you're trying to tailor that resume, to a customer service position again, and you're trying to look back on your history to say, well, what are some things that speak to my character? How is it that I've been good with people? How is it that I have those skills? Well, you can kind of look back and say, oh, right, okay, well, I got all 18 of those youngsters in bed on time. Therefore, I'm going to transfer that. It's a transferable skill.
For sure, and we're big on that. Like a lot of people, they go into new jobs that they haven't had before as a title, but their skill set can certainly transfer to whatever they're planning on doing. And master resume is a great way to do that. So that's some thoughts on a master resume. Try it out, and some people start, writing it down on pen and paper if that's what makes you comfortable, or it's just starting with Microsoft Word and plugging away at that and getting 4 or 5 pages. So that's
or
pretty
come
cool.
in and see us.
Yes,
sometimes
as well.
the easiest way to get that started is to simply sit down with somebody and have a conversation about it.
Absolutely. And you can find us, there's a link to our website down in the description of this video, and also a link to our Facebook page, so you can like us there for sure and find out all kinds of great content about looking for a job, not just here in Truro, but also in other places around Canada too. So I'm Matthew.
And I'm Sasha.
Thanks very much for watching.